Miss Shaheen here. Today I'm going to tell you how to make quick and easy peanut butter cookie, my favorite cookie. I've actually discovered this about 11 years ago. I was working at the bank. I was pregnant for my third child, and a customer came in and we somehow got to talking about peanut butter cookies. And she said, "Oh, I have an easy recipe for you." She was an elderly lady. I wish I could remember her name. All you need is peanut butter, an egg, and sugar. I have here creamy, great value peanut butter. You can use creamy or crunchy, honey roasted, whatever you prefer. An egg, my egg looks a little funky because I let my 4-year-old dye it for Easter because we had run out of boiled eggs to dye. And sugar. I prefer brown sugar, but you can use brown or white sugar. Either one will accomplish these delicious cookies. Okay, very easy because you're gonna have 1 cup of peanut butter, which I've already went ahead and pre-measured because peanut butter is a little sticky and takes a little longer. So you're gonna need 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 cup, 1 egg, put that in my disposal, and 1 cup of brown sugar is what I'm using. Again, sugar can be brown, white, whichever you prefer. I prefer the taste of brown sugar in most of my baked goods, but again, either one is fine. Brown sugar gets a little, so make sure you kind of pack it a little bit. And of course, if you want your cookies a little less sweet, you can put a little less. Don't put too much less though, because that's kind of what bonds to the egg and the peanut butter, is it makes it a little less sticky. So you don't want to put too little. Okay, so we're going to put this all in our bowl and we're just going to mix it up. You can use a hand mixer, but it's very easy to make it not using a mixer and just mix it by hand. It doesn't take long at all because I'm doing this real time for you. And you're gonna see just how quickly this is ready. Here we go. Mixture's pretty much ready already. You can see it's consistency of about peanut butter. It doesn't look like it's much difference in consistency from our regular peanut butter that we put in. You're gonna heat your oven to 350 degrees, which you can see I have on my oven here. 350 degrees, and you're gonna use an ungreased cookie sheet. Ungreased cookie sheet. Okay. All right, we've got it, a nice texture. Everything's well blended. That was super quick. Next thing we're gonna do, of course, is gonna be make balls with the peanut butter. You can put flour on your hands if you don't want them to get really sticky. That's a pretty easy way to do it. So we're gonna go ahead and grab us our peanut butter. Make them as large or as small as you like. I like them about a good 1-inch cookie. And we'll see how many it makes. Usually I think it's been a little while since I made them. But I want to say I usually get about a dozen to 15 out of a batch. And again, the kids love to do it because it's a super easy. You don't have to measure flour. For those of you who are on keto or low carb, peanut butter, of course, has carbs, but it's a healthier carb. You can use a sugar substitute. I prefer to use a monk fruit or a, monk fruit is probably my favorite. I prefer to use a monk fruit as a sugar substitute because it has the same texture as sugar and you prepare it exactly the same way. Monk fruit tends to taste pretty much like sugar. Everything else it acts like sugar. And it's one of the sweeteners that when you bake does not have a poor poison type aftertaste, which is a big deal when you're looking for sugar substitutes. But today we're gonna make it with plain old sugar because we're in quarantine and not really concerned about eating good at this point. So that's about all I have now is 12. We've got 12 pretty balls of peanut butter cookies. Next thing, I know you realize that when you have, let me wash my hands real quick. Next thing we do, and you know anytime you buy peanut butter cookies or make them, you're gonna use your fork and you're gonna make the direction one way and then the other. One way, then the other. Hey, bud, making peanut butter cookies.
Yay!
Yay, you're gonna like them, huh? Okay, so we've Got them almost like I like them.
Cookies, Mom.
I know you love cookies. I'm just making you some peanut butter cookies. Okay, this is how they should look. Nice, not smush, too smush, but enough to flatten out the ball. We're gonna put them, we have our lower oven on. We're gonna put them in there for about 10 minutes. Watch, because you don't wanna, between 9 and 12 minutes is what I found works best. Just depends on your oven. You don't wanna get them too dry because they'll crumble. And you don't want them too wet because again, they'll crumble. So about 10 to 12 minutes usually is about what you need. We'll follow up in a few. Okay guys, our 10 minutes are up. So we're gonna look how beautiful these cookies are. It's been a few minutes. I've taken them out the oven a few minutes ago. So now I'm gonna move them to a cooling rack. You don't wanna take them out and leave them on your pan the whole time because of course you know they'll continue to cook on the pan. So I'm gonna remove these and place them on a cooling rack. I could have waited a little bit longer, but we're gonna put these on a cooling rack, give them a few minutes to cool, and I'll be back and we'll do a taste test. All right, cookies are cooled and ready. Riker is eager to try our cookies. Riker, take a bite. Take a piece, take a piece.
Good.
Chew it, chew it.
Good.
Mommy will have a piece. Do you like them? Mm-hmm. It's hot, huh? Still a little hot.
Mm-hmm.
Thumbs up. They taste really good.
Mm-hmm.
They are absolutely delicious, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to see more educational and fun cooking videos. Thank you.